Gregory Ellis Mathis, better known as Judge Greg Mathis, was born on April 5, 1960, in Detroit, Michigan. Raised in a working-class family, Mathis was deeply influenced by his mother, Alice Mathis, who worked as a nurse's aide and was the primary provider for the family. His father was largely absent, and growing up in Detroit exposed Mathis to numerous challenges, including crime and systemic inequality. By his teenage years, he was involved in gang activities and dropped out of school, leading to multiple arrests. At the age of 17, Mathis was incarcerated for theft, which marked a turning point in his life. While in jail, Mathis made the decision to change his life. His mother, Alice, was battling colon cancer at the time, and her strength and support motivated him to turn things around. Upon his release, Mathis earned his GED and later enrolled at Eastern Michigan University. There, he became deeply involved in activism, particularly in the fight for racial equality and civil rights. He joined the student government, the Black Student Union, and eventually became a member of the NAACP. His experience as an activist fueled his desire to pursue a career in law, with the goal of advocating for justice and reform. After graduating from college, Mathis attended the University of Detroit Mercy School of Law, where he earned his Juris Doctor degree, a significant achievement given his troubled past. After passing the Michigan State Bar in 1987, Mathis began his legal career determined to make a positive impact on his community. In 1995, Mathis was appointed as a judge for Michigan's 36th District Court, becoming one of the youngest judges in the state. He quickly earned a reputation for fairness, compassion, and wisdom. Mathis was known for his ability to connect with those who appeared in his courtroom, particularly young people facing challenges similar to those he had experienced himself. Mathis became a household name in 1999 when he launched his nationally syndicated TV show, Judge Mathis. The show featured him presiding over small claims court cases and gained popularity thanks to his no-nonsense attitude, humor, and unique ability to relate to litigants, especially those from difficult backgrounds. Judge Mathis became one of the longest-running courtroom shows on television, cementing his status as a media personality and an advocate for social justice. Despite his success, Judge Mathis faced numerous personal tragedies and challenges throughout his life. One of the most significant battles was his own incarceration as a teenager. Growing up in Detroit's crime-ridden neighborhoods, Mathis fell into a life of delinquency and law-breaking. His time behind bars could have derailed his future, but Mathis credits his mother's unwavering belief in him and his faith as key factors in his transformation. He has often spoken about how his experience in jail inspired him to pursue law and become a judge, with the aim of helping others avoid making the same mistakes. A profound tragedy in Mathis' life was his mother Alice's battle with colon cancer. Her diagnosis when Mathis was a young man deeply affected him and inspired him to leave his criminal past behind. In 2003, Alice Mathis passed away, a loss that devastated Mathis. He frequently credited her with saving his life, and her legacy remains a driving force behind his advocacy work, particularly in helping marginalized communities and those affected by systemic injustice. Throughout his career, Mathis faced the unique challenges of being a Black man in a predominantly white legal system. He has spoken openly about the racism he experienced, both overt and subtle, and the difficulty of gaining respect and credibility in the legal world due to stereotypes and biases. These experiences only strengthened his resolve to advocate for racial equality and criminal justice reform. Mathis has also been vocal about the violence and poverty that continue to plague Detroit and other urban areas. Though he managed to escape the cycle of crime and poverty, many of his peers and community members were not as fortunate. He has long been an advocate for prison reform, better educational opportunities, and youth outreach programs, often reflecting on the personal loss he experienced growing up. Beyond his role as a judge and TV personality, Greg Mathis has spent decades advocating for criminal justice reform, racial equality, and prison rehabilitation. His commitment to helping formerly incarcerated individuals is evident in his philanthropic work, and he has established multiple organizations and initiatives aimed at reducing recidivism and providing opportunities for at-risk youth. One of Mathis' most notable efforts is his work with prisoner rehabilitation and re-entry programs, providing education, job training, and support services for ex-offenders to help them reintegrate into society. Mathis has also used his platform to raise awareness about issues of racial inequality and police brutality. His dedication to these causes has earned him respect not only within the legal community, but also among the millions of viewers who watched his show. Judge Greg Mathis' life story is one of transformation, resilience, and triumph over adversity. From his troubled beginnings in Detroit, where he faced incarceration and the challenges of growing up in a disadvantaged community, to his rise as a respected judge, media personality, and activist, Mathis has used his experiences to inspire and uplift others. Despite personal tragedies, including the loss of his mother and the struggles of navigating a biased legal system, Mathis has remained steadfast in his commitment to justice and reform. Through his work, both on and off the bench, he became a beacon of hope for those facing similar challenges, demonstrating that redemption and change are possible with determination, education, and support. Judge Greg Mathis passed away yesterday in a Los Angeles hospital after a long battle with metastatic prostate cancer. The disease had spread to his lungs and liver, leading to serious complications that forced him to be hospitalized earlier this month. He fell into a coma 2 days ago and passed away surrounded by family and friends, leaving deep sorrow in the hearts of his community and fans around the world. Greg Mathis' passing comes after a long and painful battle with prostate cancer. He was diagnosed in mid-2022, and his life since then had been filled with physical and mental challenges. Prostate cancer is one of the most common cancers in men, and while it can be treated effectively when detected early, Mathis' disease had unfortunately spread to vital organs like his lungs and liver. This made treatment more complex, and despite multiple rounds of chemotherapy and radiation, his condition continued to worsen. Earlier this month, Mathis' health rapidly deteriorated, leading to his hospitalization. Doctors worked tirelessly to save him, but they were unable to stop the disease's progression. He passed away peacefully, surrounded by loved ones. The news of Greg Mathis' passing has shocked not only the entertainment community, but also millions of fans around the world. Many artists, politicians, and social activists have expressed their condolences on social media, mourning the loss of a man who was not only a TV judge, but also a friend, mentor, and an icon of resilience. Mathis' story will be remembered as a journey of redemption, from his troubled youth and involvement with gangs to becoming a respected judge and advocate for criminal justice reform. His influence reached far beyond the courtroom, touching the lives of countless people who saw him as a symbol of hope and possibility. Despite the challenges and personal tragedies he faced, Mathis never wavered in his mission to inspire change and uplift those in need. His work in advocating for racial equality, prison reform, and education for at-risk youth has left an enduring legacy. Mathis showed that transformation is possible, not only for himself, but for anyone willing to change their path with determination and hard work. His dedication to justice, compassion, and giving back will continue to inspire others for generations to come. We invite you to share your thoughts on Greg Mathis' passing. Send your prayers and leave your comments in the section below. If you want to stay updated on more stories and tributes, please subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching and celebrating the life of a true inspiration.